Template?
Yep.
So you said, right?
That's for the assignment, but for the lecture, we'll do our millimeter. We use our millimeter template just for the lecture. Or you use any template you want, I don't care. All right, so we'll just do a real quick refresher on yesterday. First of all, since we're doing an isometric drawing, there's really only one setting that we need to change. So I'm going to go to my snap mode settings here. And we're just going to change the snap type from regular snap to isometric snap. And this is basically just going to change our ortho mode. Say that again?
Space.
What?
Right there in the corner. To the mono space.
Everything else should be the same. Oh, this you can choose this if you want. It's your choice. It just, I'd say leave that off. And then the snap, we don't even really need to see our grid, but if you like it, it's there. So we'll click OK, and then you'll notice it changes the way our grid looks, which you can't really see on our projector, but your screen, they'll let change a little bit. And then just to show you what the difference is between the grid and the dot mode, dots just show little dots that look like this. So whatever your personal preference is, I'll use these dots because you can see them a little bit better on the projector. All right, so real quickly, let's draw our cube again. So I'm going to turn on my ortho mode, and we can tell by my cursor that I'm in the left plane. So remember, we have our isoplane feature, left, right, and top. So on our quiz for Friday, you'll have to be able to identify what plane that you're using just based on the cursor. And I am in my line tool. I've got my ortho on, so I'm just going to click anywhere. And I'm going to go 20 millimeters that direction, 20 down, 20 this way. And then just by hitting C, I can close my shape. Then we'll do our top. So isoplane and just iso P. It's 20 all the way around. I'm in the millimeter template, but whatever you want is fine. And then now I'm in my top plane, and I can tell because now my cursor looks like an X. And again, we'll run our line tool, and I'm going to snap to my top point here. And again, we'll just go 20, 20, and then I can just snap right back down to here. My last one. And then to finish us off here, we're going to go isoplane with our left side, run our line, and we're just going to snap these. Oh, sorry, this was the right. I think I clicked on left, but this is our right isoplane. All right, so now we want to dimension this, and something interesting will happen when I go to dimension. So I'm just going to do, pretty much always want to do an aligned dimension when dimensioning. And I'll click on this point, I'll click on this point, and there's my dimension. The catch is our dimension doesn't really look like it's in the same plane as our drawing. It kind of looks like it's coming up at a weird angle. So what we need to do is a function called oblique. And I don't know why there isn't a command for it. I wish there was. Yeah, wouldn't that be nice? But so instead, we're going to go over to our parametric. I take that back. Annotate. And I think it's buried under here somewhere. Here it is. So your I'll leave this up on the screen here. I'm going to annotate. And then to our dimension section here, and there's this little drop down here for your dimension, and we're going to click on oblique. And CAD in 2015 kind of changed our interface, so there might be a better way of getting to this, but I don't know what it is. You can do a dim style edit and edit the dim style, but I think this might be the fastest way. So when we click on Oblique, looking at our command bar at the bottom of the screen, it says enter oblique angle. And so for isometric drawings, we're always working in 30-degree increments. So we either want to go positive 30 degrees or negative 30 degrees. So positive 30 degrees is going to rotate them clockwise. Negative will be counterclockwise. So I'm going to go positive 30, hit enter, and now you can see our dimension actually looks
Yeah, that's cute right here.
much better. So I'll repeat that whole process again. We're going to do dimension, but we're going to do a aligned
So
dimension.
It all depends on the angle?
Yep. So now I'm going to do this one. And you can see again, doesn't really look very good. So I'm going to click on it. I'm going to go to our oblique. And this time I want to slant the other direction counterclockwise. So I'm going to go negative 30. Oops. Or this one, actually I've changed my mind. I decided, let's do oblique again. But we'll go positive 30. So sometimes it takes a little trial and error, but we're always going in 30-degree increments. And when you have a lot of dimensions, like in today's assignment, using the oblique just makes it a lot more aesthetically pleasing and easier to interpret. So that's it. Any questions at all on the oblique command? I guess it's not really a command, but oblique, it's not really a command, but the oblique
I wish it was.
modification. Yeah, let's write a letter to Autodesk. Although the software's been around for 40 years, so if they haven't done it by now, they probably will.
And then we just, let's sue them.
We should. We should. So that's it. So for today's lecture assignment, I'm just looking for something similar to this. Just any dimensions that you have obliqued.